Have you ever found yourself scrolling through an app and realized you don't even remember the moment you decided to open it? This model shows dopamine as the molecule of motivation, swinging this needle forward. Today, we overload this system. Notifications, junk food, and video games flood the brain, pinning the gauge. When stimulation stops, the baseline shifts upward, establishing a toxic state requiring extreme input. Because your baseline is set so high, everyday tasks feel dull and unrewarding. This is where impulsive behaviors take over. Your brain is effectively on autopilot, searching for anything that can reach that artificially high bar. To break this cycle, I decided to pull the plug on all of it for 1 week, a strict 7-day dopamine detox. Drowning out the modern noise is no longer a productivity hack. It is a biological necessity to reset your reward system and reclaim agency over your actions. The rules were absolute. For 7 days, I cut out all social media, processed foods, video games, and artificial digital noise. Day 1 was a shock. For the first few hours, I felt an intense restlessness, staring at walls with absolutely nothing to distract me. But as the afternoon arrived, that restlessness turned into a strange type of quiet. With the option to scroll or snack removed, my brain finally settled into the work in front of me, leading to a level of output I hadn't seen in months. This diagram shows the shift. When you block off the massive instant gratification funnel, your brain is forced to redirect that energy. Your mental bandwidth has nowhere else to go but through the channel of deep, demanding work. By day 2, that redirected energy pushed me away from my desk. I found myself naturally getting back into sports, using physical movement to fill the gap left by digital noise. Without a screen feeding it rewards, the body begins to seek out natural, analog challenges to generate its own sense of accomplishment. Removing toxic inputs doesn't leave a void. It forces your brain to organically hunt for satisfaction through healthy, constructive action. By day 4, the experience shifted again. I wasn't just working hard. I was actively prioritizing the things that actually mattered and felt truly present in the moment. This is the result of receptor sensitivity. Without high-intensity noise, your brain's receptors slowly open up and expand, regaining their ability to detect smaller signals. Because they're sensitive again, a single dopamine particle from a normal task triggers a massive, fulfilling response. But the reset isn't a linear path upward. On day 6, cravings hit their peak. This is the neurology of withdrawal. Your brain fights back, aggressively demanding the easy, high-level chemical hits it's been used to for years. In these moments, conscious self-awareness is the only tool you have. You have to recognize the glitching signal for what it is and choose not to respond to it. Surviving this resistance is the price of admission. It's the only way to prove you've actually broken the habit loop. By the end of the week, the benefits were clear. I experienced a level of mental clarity and focus that I hadn't felt in years, along with a much sharper awareness of my physical environment. The point of this experiment isn't to live like an isolated monk forever, or to swear off modern technology for good. The value is in recognizing the hamster wheel of impulsive consumption and proving to yourself that you can step off it when you choose. When you establish a healthy baseline, you gain the ability to intentionally choose when to engage with media, rather than letting the media control your impulses. By mastering your dopamine, you stop letting algorithms and junk habits dictate your day, and you finally take back control over your life and your future. If this reset helped you rethink your own habits, hit the like button and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe to the channel to see what we experiment with next.